What is it? Monday, Friday, Saturday? Like, I definitely have to start working on temperance more. And I should definitely pray at night for temperance increases if I can. Like, I'm pretty sure it's gonna hit max anyway, as long as we pick any answers that aren't bad answers, so... It doesn't matter that I don't have a persona at this point. Yosu. Okay. With this, we can make Mada. Mada. So yeah, it doesn't matter, it was free.
There's something I wanted to tell you. Somewhere deep down, I didn't trust you.
About what?
No, it's more like I was jealous of you.
It's fine. I get that a lot in these games.
I thought you were like me. Coming from the city to the countryside, I thought you'd be bored out of your mind here. But as soon as you got here, you called your persona, became our leader, gathered people. You're a hero. I like you for that, and I'm proud of you. But I guess I was jealous at the same time.
I guess. I didn't know.
I didn't know it either. When I called you special, I thought some more about it.
Special ed. Whoa, you can't make that joke these days.
I think out of everyone, I wanted to be acknowledged by you the most.
Well, you're a weird sex pervert, Mike. I know you're only 16 or whatever, but...
So, I want you to hit me. Give me a good one. Knock out all this crap inside of me.
Are you coming on to me?
With you. I want us to stand shoulder to shoulder. So come on.
Will hitting Yosuke make you and him equal? Alright, but you hit me first.
Huh? But I don't have a reason to hit you.
Stop trying to hit me and hit me.
I got it now. If we're equal, then I guess you're right. Okay, here I come. Take your best shot.
All out attack. Strawberry chapstick.
Your punches are brutal. I was seeing stars there for a second.
You know, living in the big city really sets you up for shit like this. You don't know how many times I had to brawl my way out of situations.
But thanks, man. I don't know how to say it, but that sure beat words.
Uh-huh. Even though, like...
You can have this.
Buddy's bandage.
If you start bleeding, put that on. You know, we should fight more often.
What is like some Fight Club nonsense?
This guy's so high
You know,
up.
I was worried so much about Saki-senpai and all this other shit. But, like, his story is like all over the place.
Senpai watching us?
Like, okay, like she's still a focal point of it, I guess.
Senpai, I'm going to live without lying to myself, without deceiving myself. Days like today.
That's weird that
days like before when I did
Namatame
nothing.
wasn't a red herring. He
They're all
legit
important
was
days.
evil.
They're all days you didn't live to see. I'm going to live them here.
Cause that bastard threw you in the TV. Come, Jiraiya. Susanoo. Oh. That guy used to be a full persona.
This is my power? The power to protect what's dear to me, huh?
It's just what I've always wanted.
Just what I wanted. Let's keep at it so we can live every day with a smile. Leader.
Mm-hmm. You can make Mada now, I guess. Mada this. You forge a bond that cannot be broken. So Yosuke's done, Yukiko's done, Margaret's done, Kanji's done. Yotaro has one more. Lise is next. Chise. So Lise, Chie, Nanako's done. Still working on the fox. Naoto is like hardly worked on at all. Forged a bond that cannot be broken. Evade ice. You know what we didn't use? Makajam, and we haven't used it in quite a while. You get evade electric? Oh, sorry, I read that wrong. Evade electric, not evade ice.
Well, we're all counting on you, partner.
Yep. So that's done. Very nice, very nice. It's lonely at home. Literally nobody's here. You see the text messages from Rise. Senpai, I heard you like movies, right? I want to see Roman Paid Holiday. It just came out. I heart the original, so I was really looking forward to this remake. So I'm inviting Oo to invite me on a date to see it, so ask me out. Uh-huh. What are you, like, that lady? You're like Tatsuya and Maya. Eagle Eye. I got a couple of those, actually. I guess I'll buy the fish combo. The creating Trumpeter with all those nulls and resistances was really good. Even if he uses E-Leg Break on me, it just makes me take regular damage, so... There we go. Mr. Perfect. Done and done. Nanako is in no condition to talk yet or whatever. Okay, so today's Tuesday. Lisa, Chie, Fox. Oh wait, somebody wants to get better at speaking, but I didn't see anybody in town. Maybe because it was raining. So both of you are Tuesday. So it's none of you. Who do I actually have in my party? Queen Mab and Oberon. I don't need Oberon anymore, so he can get out. Like, I could have registered him, but, you know, it's fine. He did what he did. And it'd just be more expensive to pull him out every time. I made this in chemistry class. Royal Jelly. Okay, so I need to, first and foremost, let me go find somebody in town who wants to be better at speaking, because, like... That's a request I have to fulfill. I haven't given up the home garden, but my mother-in-law still won't eat anything I cook for her. Though my fish at home and this one here love it. I wonder why. So I'm looking for somebody who wants to speak better. Have you heard? A grade school that got some politicians' praises. Everybody in town's been pretty happy about it. They're proud. With all the doom and gloom news lately, I suppose the smallest things can be a welcome change. Okay, nobody here. The leaves are already changing colors. I guess that means they'll fall soon, too. A falling leaf looks so lonely. It reminds you that you're alone, too. I wonder if my daughter feels the same way when she sees a leaf fall. I haven't seen anyone in the main house lately. I thought things were going pretty well, but must be so lonely being all alone in there. Well, my wife is planning the business again today, and I'm out walking. If I keep doing this, I'll spend the rest of my days without doing anything with my life. Maybe I'll try something new. Have you ever met anyone who, from trying something new? I have. I see, just what I thought. I'm jealous. You had a nice meeting. I have. I have some fish for you. Oh, I guess you... Oh, it hasn't arrived yet. Sorry. There's this amazing elementary school student, isn't it? The town's been gossiping about it. However, I don't really know why this kid is amazing. I'm a little curious, though. Do you know anything about them? I know. Sorry, I was hoping I could distract myself with rumors, but... Oh, Naoto-san. I'm just not into her. Oh, I can start seeing Adachi again, too. I need to... be aware of that as well. Ride away with me on the sunset. In the sunset, sorry. Anybody wanting to learn to speak better? I haven't seen anybody. It's not you two. Fog is poisonous. Well, yeah, same thing. Oh, look, it's Kanji's mom. May I help you? He isn't home yet. Oh, yes, I was thinking about giving this to my boy. What do you think? It seems to be a work shirt that says Tatsumi Textile. Yeah, cool. So, like, who wants to learn to speak better? Control find Emma. Oh, I could just look up the fox. Hopefully there wasn't a strict time limit on his shit, because if so, I'm SOL. Rank 3 understanding and courage. Head to the roof of Yasogami. Do you need help speaking? Give her lessons. Okay. Will that count? Will that use up my time? Is a better question. It said girl on the left. Huh? Oh, what? Don't just walk up to me and talk to me all of a sudden. Don't you know that's rude? Oh, sorry for blowing up like that. It's fine. I'm not in a hurry to go anywhere or anything. So, what do you want? Stop staring at my face. But you dealt with the cold response well due to your understanding. What? Normal people would have left by now, yelling something at me. You're weird. What are you standing there for? Say something to me. Got that? Yes, yes. Calm down. Next time you see her. Okay, so... should definitely max out my teammates first. Let me go pull out, what's his name? Slime. Lonely words on my heart. Chariots all the way up here. Alright, also Adachi. I need to have Adachi's schedule handy. We're in November. Huh. Did I not write it down? That's weird. Oh, okay, so all this shit is story events. Okay, I don't want to see anything. I don't want to see anything. I just wasn't sure, but he's all story-based stuff too. I did see something though, which means our suspicions. Hey man, hey, how's it going? You doing all right? Isn't ready to advance yet, huh? I just wanted to say that I did your strategy and I'm level 94. Nice. I don't think it's hella necessary to grind, but yeah. We hit max yesterday, as a matter of fact. We're pretty deep in the story at this point. I've used Trumpeter. Yeah, he's pretty good. Also, you know, he's a request, so... I wanted to fuse Yoshitsune, but I'm missing 2 personas. Yeah, it's pretty pricey, like, doing all that fusing and stuff, for sure. Today. Okay, so she's not here today. Do you want to be friends? You need help speaking? Where'd you hear that? Oh, it's not like I'm worried about it. Leave me alone. She's quite worried about her speech and defensive about it as well. Give her lessons. With your current expression, you can speak well enough to teach others. You offer to teach her. Conversation lessons? I don't need them. Leave me alone. But if you really want to teach someone, then maybe I'll listen to you for a while just to be nice. You gave her some tips on how to converse with other people. You should have told me this earlier. Oh, that's not right. It would have been most desirable if you would have imparted this wisdom at a much earlier occasion. Like that? Thank you. Hope you can teach me again. Bye. That's cool that it doesn't take up any time. Who's Wednesday? I is on Wednesday. Adachi is only story stuff from here on out. That's pretty crazy. And I kind of saw something that I did not want to see in terms of spoiler stuff, but we had an inkling. We had an inkling, if any of that is true. So you're today and you're today. Oh, I need to go pull out a Fortune Arcana person. That's kind of annoying. Is it bad that I got the culprit spoiled for me? I don't know how far you are, so I don't know. Like because I like mystery stuff like this, my brain is always thinking of who the culprit is and stuff like that, but I don't know who you're talking about. Like, if you saw, I don't know how far you read. I kind of saw. You're close to December. I'm 10 days into November right now, so I don't know. Like, it depends on how you feel about it. Like, if what I just read by accident is true, I had my suspicions about that person the whole time, but just on the off chance, I don't want it spoiled to me yet. Just because I want to see, like, how the story plays out. Oh, you going inside? But yeah, we're currently the 9th of November. Ooh, this is not going to be cheap. There were only like 3 Fortune Arcana dudes, so it's not too hard to just zoom past them. I don't really care, to be honest, though. I kind of want to know how they did it, though. Oh, okay, well. Yeah. If it doesn't bother you, then feel free to spoil it for yourself. It's all a personal thing. Like, for me, knowing the story ahead of time makes it not a blind playthrough anymore, so it kind of feels cheap.
Senpai? Yes.
Like, not knowing is what's keeping me interested in the game. If I already know what's going to happen, then I'm going to lose interest. Okay, so that's no fun, and remember that card. Salmigawa floodplain. Seems Naoto has something to report about the card you gave her. As you can see, nothing is written on it, it's just a plain white card. But it does feel a bit stiff given its thinness. Without any indication of its contents, however, I have no idea who sent it. I chalk it up as a prank. That's no fun was the correct answer, right? Yes. One would expect there to be more, Naoto smiling like a child. Excuse me. Yes, it's me. Ah, Yakushiji-san, what's the matter? A thief in the Shirogane estate? Yes, I see. I don't keep anything in that room that I'd miss terribly. You've already reported this to the police, I assume, then I'll leave the rest to you. As long as Grandpa's safe, it doesn't matter. I can't take my eyes off this case yet. Sorry, Yakushijima, or whatever his name was. Naoto hung up quickly. What happened? A thief in a sleuth's house? You don't need to go home. So it doesn't matter what I pick. So a thief in a sleuth's house? There's no need for you to be so skeptical. Naoto looks a bit embarrassed. That was from Yakshiji, my grandpa's secretary. It appears someone has broken into the Shirogane estate. My room was targeted and he wanted to know if I could think of any particular item the thief might have been after. Several items pertaining to me were also stolen from Grandpa's inventory. I don't know about those, but my belongings aren't of any particular value, so... Remember that card? That was the correct answer. Yes. Naoto nods. Regardless, you don't have to worry about me. We both have more pressing matters to attend to. I'm not sure how to react to you worrying about me. Naoto seems exceptionally edgy. Okay, cool. I think you mean on edge. Edgy has a different meaning nowadays. She might be edgy. She's like Marie edgy. Naoto's growth of heart has affected her persona as well. Oh. Well, no. Your skill set will suffice as it is.
I'll see you again.
Practically against her will, you walk Naoto to her house before going home. You hear someone at the front door. Your order from the show has arrived. Meguro tuna combo. Meguro tuna, Hachiro octopus, and a prize sticker. That feeling of not having anything to do because you're done with practically everything else. All my stats are maxed. Whoa, it's the ghost lady. Didn't see you standing there. I don't know, I guess we say. How many soul links have I maxed? Let me see. Magician, I can just look at my notes here real quick.
Oh,
We're done with Magician, Priestess, Empress, Emperor, Justice, Death, Devil, Tower. Those, so how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of them. I was thinking of doing some training today. Want to join me? Let me save first. But yes, I will hang out with you. I'm almost done with every part team member with Dojima and Nanako also mess. That's cool. I suspected it's mostly a prank in poor taste. I apologize for troubling you with it. Maybe you should walk her home after school. Maybe I should. So I have to talk to this girl so I can get this done. Your lesson didn't work. I just tried starting up a cheerful conversation with a girl in my class, but I got nervous all of a sudden. I said something I wasn't even thinking. Move aside, ugly. I'm coming through. What should I do if she just started crying? I apologized to her. You instructed her about the social importance of having the courage to apologize for your mistakes. You're right, I'll apologize to her. Hurting others without apologizing is selfish and cowardly. I'll go apologize. Maybe after I do, I can try and have a real conversation with her. I can't keep using my bad conversation skills as an excuse. I'll do my best. The awkward girl appears to have broken through the fear that was stunting her social growth. You accomplished the request written on the Emma. Okay, so I can turn that in when I'm done. We'll become closer soon. So we'll see what happens if I start dating more than one person. Even if they're maxed, I wonder what will happen. Oops, all caps. Evade fire, huh? So you're rank 8. So any option is fine. You protected that kid, and then I can ask her to date me, so that'll be cool, I guess. You finished today's training and decided to stop by with Chie.
Today is staple day! Just you wait! I don't have any more.
don't tell me they're at it again. Let's go.
It's kind of neat the way that they kind of interlink with each other. Like, these are the dudes that are bullying people and stealing
What
money.
are you up to?
And Kanji got accused of being part of these guys' group.
Huh? Aw, not her again. I know how to handle this bitch. You look like you got something planned.
Help!
Hear that, Chie-chan? He wants help.
How do you know my name?
We ran into the guy you saved last time. Had a friendly conversation.
I've heard it's bad. I'm only dating Yukiko. I mean, we'll
He
see
told
what
us all
happens.
kinds of stuff, like where you live and about that precious Yukiko-san of yours.
What are you trying to pull?
Oh, I'm just gonna have a little chat with this kid. Stay put, okay? Cause who knows what'll happen to Yukiko-san if you get in our way. Man, that's nasty.
Why you?
Things aren't looking good. So I can pick whatever option, I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah, we can't let these guys get away.
She is spitting
Sure
mad.
about that? So you don't care what happens to your loved ones?
I mean, if we break your fingers, you're gonna have a hard time doing anything.
Fine, then hit me. You're pissed at me, right? Then why don't you just take a swing at me? I won't fight back. Be my guest. The face, the gut, just pick a target as hard as you want. Come on!
Freak. What's with this bitch? She for real? Whatever, man. Let's go.
How was it that these dudes aren't thrown into the TV?
Miss, thank you.
My life has no meaning.
Oh, no, don't worry about it.
The child ran off. They confront you on Christmas and Valentine's
Heart's still
Day if you're dating
pounding.
multiple people, but we'll see what happens.
Was that stupid of me?
You protected that kid is the correct answer. Or it all turned out okay.
Thanks.
Seems she is embarrassed.
It might have been stupid, but I wanted to save them. That kid, Yukiko, how I feel about this isn't fake. I really want to protect them.
She is smiling gently if you're going deeper. She can now take a mortal blow for you in battle. I can't
well,
believe you're dating all of
I
us.
also want to protect you. I might be a little flaky and
I don't know, man. I kind of
You
got
don't even
guilted
need
into dating
protecting.
Rise just because she was crying and junk.
but I want to protect you.
Very well. You can all hate me. I'm not going to be in this town forever. The mood is right. However, you're already in a relationship with another girl. What should you do? Oh my god, what do I do? Fine.
Yep, I'm counting on you. So, let's have some steak.
You ate with Chi and went home together. But I'm not happy about this. In Persona 3, you could date anybody you wanted as long as the persona was like, as long as their social was maxed. They could never, like, it's like effed up, but like, they could never, like, I don't like Ria about it. She gets desperate sometimes. I mean, one of my other chatters the other day, like, told me that she ends up being, she still sticks to being an idol, which I think is an unsatisfying, like, it's an unsatisfying ending.